There it is. Hey, welcome Sketchbook Heroes. We got this. Three musicians. Not the three musicians from Picasso, although we did have a Picasso quote. I broke it down already. We got five circles, three circles across and two circles. I started off with the circle of the drum, and let's just jump into this. Ah, we've got a, well, let me see. I have to do it again. I'm going to post it again in the chat, but somebody says, thank you, Eladio, for a fantastic evening. So grateful to be back. Like Demi, I also like the video about mistakes. Yes, I wish you and everyone a great night and week. Yes, thank you, Anne Francois. Yes, I did play a video on mistakes and that stuff. It's so important that mistakes are okay. Actually, why don't I know I recorded it, but I'll post it in the chat here, and then we've got going back over here about mistakes. Mistakes are okay, that's it. There's a lot of stuff here on mistakes being okay. Learn from your mistakes. There was one about wrong. Where was it? Let me see. Journal. Oh, in the journal. I think, was it a journal of beliefs? I can't remember. Make all these changes here. Oh, embracing failure. Here it is. Where it is. Where is it? That's where it was. Embrace failure. Because that was making mistakes and also embracing failure. Where is it? Here it is. Kobe talks about failure. Oh, this is a good quote. Every mistake is simply another iteration closer to success. Yeah, and you should be, your sketchbook is your safe space to make mistakes. And it was a really good video on Sir Ken Robinson on making mistakes. All right, let's get to our drawing. Let's get to our drawing. Let's stop sharing. Mistakes are okay. Yeah, I know. Sometimes perfection, and it's good to aim at stuff, but don't bend yourself. Don't get bent out of shape. Don't get bent out of shape. Be a warrior. Okay, no. You got to learn to process it, I guess, and prepare for mistakes and say, okay, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to do my best. So we're going to start off with our three circles. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Should have the same height, same bottom. 1, 2, 3. If you need to adjust. So you see sketching. So that's why we sketch, because we can fix things as we're doing, as we're creating. It's okay to make mistakes. So there we go. We got 1, 2, 3. We got one circle below. That's the drum. That's the actual where it started. This is that circle. So it should all be the same circle size as much as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect, but this really helps getting it very close to accuracy. And the more you practice, the more you say, okay, I'm going to try to get a little more accurate, a little more accurate. There you go. All right. Let's see. Let me download it for myself. We got our 5 circles there. 5 circles. Pretty close. We got some figures here. We got one figure here. Here's the head. Here's the torso. Fits right in there. See, like, we're just really quick. Boom, boom. Blocking it in. Here's the arm. Arm comes down. It's almost even resting on that circle. I can see the hand right in there. It's a circle. And I'm not doing the detail. I'm just blocking stuff in. I'm just blocking things in. This arm really quickly. This is actually pretty nice. I thought it was going to be a little more. Breaking it down really helps. This arm comes up in here. There's this whole base in here. There's a base. Oh, and there's another drum kit right in there. I'm going to just block it in, and it's about that shape in there. And then the foot kind of comes out down in here. It fits in not as low as the drum kit or the bass. Is that the bass drum? I'm not sure what it's called. Let me see. I'm not even sure if you can see me. I gotta double check. All right, cool, good. All right. I wasn't sure if what you were seeing. I can probably zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, we'll focus on the bottom. Yeah, because once you have your circles, it's all your proportions and your spacing, which is the biggest problem, kind of resolves. You can move around without getting dizzy. You can move around and all right, and know where you're at, because you have your 5 circles. There's a symbol right here. There's a triangle symbol for the symbol. Here's my circle drum. Trying to get that, clean it up a little bit already. I can probably use a marker on top of this. Would look nice. And then the shirt opens up. I'm already going into detail. Let's not get into detail just yet. I'm trying to block things in. There's a leg here. I know look, I'm just putting a rectangle. There's a foot and everything, but I'm just putting the leg is going to fit right in there. This is where we left off on this cello bass. I don't know what string instrument. It's kind of like right in here at this angle, and it's kind of coming up. And then I see the head up here. There's a head. And the head goes as high as half of this circle up here. So half of this circle. So half of this up here, probably a little higher. I'm going to use that as a guide, and that head should be up there, up in there. And remember, the shoulders were at an angle. So the shoulders are kind of coming here, and it's all these scribbly marks, but I'm just blocking things in. What I'm really worried about is placement, proportions, angles, all the stuff that, the framework of the drawing is what I'm trying to get in here, and trying to get an accurate framework. I'm not worried about the details. The details will come in. Details usually go last. Violin right in here. There's a violin shape. See, that's the violin. I have an oval shape. Then the line for the violin. Then the hand for the violin. And right in between these two, almost that elbow almost comes like rests in there, where the two circles kind of come in. And his whole body shifts. This guy with the violin, his body shifts one way inside the circle, and then a little bit right in the middle, below the middle, just slightly. The body rolls, goes out, another angle, goes in, then out. Is that greater than, less than symbol? There we go. And then the bottom of the feet. It does kind of come out a little bit wider as it comes down, but I'm trying to get the big shape. See that big shape? And then there's a table or something over here. It's really abstract. Balancing that at a different angle, kind of pointing in. And I'm seeing the big shape. And then we've got the pot. It's at that same height. This head is a little bit shorter, lower than the top. A little bit lower, right in there, the head. Right in there somewhere. There is a neck. I just lost the neck. There's a neck. Yeah, the neck rests right on that circle. So the head should fit in there. And there it is, blocked in. Just really quick, blocked in. You can scribble some more stuff and choose, almost choose the amount of focus that this drawing has. Or we can, go in and put in more detail. So we're going to go in left to right. Actually, yeah, let's go left to right. We're going to start off with this pot that's up here. It is a pot. It's an oval shape. And then it's got this, oh, I saw something in the chat. It's got an oval shape, and then it's got the top part. That's really quick. Somebody worked on a picture. Oh, right. Awesome, Constanza. I'll show that picture right after. Very nice.
Thank you. I enjoy.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a
Thank
nice
you.
picture. Is that the one? Did Alan put that one up, or did you?
Yes, I just was doing it when you were drawing other things, so I love that one.
Oh, good, good, good. There you go. Awesome. Taking ownership. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't have to draw what we're drawing. That's so cool. All right, let's see. And I've got this. I wonder if I close this. Oh, no. Cancel. It's going to end the meeting for everybody. Hopefully I didn't. All right, let me see. I'm looking for my picture. I just lost it. Oh, there it is. Here it is. All right, here we go. All right, so there's an oval. I'm going left to right. I'm drawing the this up here now. It's got angles to it. I'm not describing it. I'm just doing it. Then it's got handles, two handles. There's a thickness. I'm gonna go zoom in. It's kind of know where kind of things are now in relation to those circles. And there's half of this is cut in half. Also, there's a bottom part to it. It's very abstract, almost very Picasso-ish when he was in his cubism. Kind of reminds me of that. And that whole quote, everybody's born an artist. It's the challenge is remaining one. It's you know, because we're making mistakes and in school and stuff, and then you know you get marked off, so you know you're afraid to make mistakes. Here we go. And here we go. Let's get that other handle on there. Let's get a handle on this. There it is. Little two little circle shapes. And I think there's overlapping. I think it goes over. See, I just really quickly fix that. I can erase that, but yeah. Excuse me. I didn't use my let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. I got this shape in here. This is whatever this table is, and it's behind this arm. So why don't I get that arm in first for this character that's right here? He's got this arm, goes in, curves, angle. There's two angles, this angle and then this angle for this arm. Angles, angles. Yeah, the more you practice, the more you'll progress, and the less mistakes you make. But you need to make those mistakes because then you say, oh, okay, there's that mistake. Is it my angles? Is it like here? Is this an angle off? You know, there's only so many angles you can do. Vertical, horizontal, and then all the other angles in between. Oh, yeah, I got your diagonals, and then you got all the other angles are just in between. And you have those measuring to measure angles, your protractor. Right, then there's the angles have degrees. Degrees. Here we go. See this angle here? Is this like, is this I can see that angle, see how I fixed it. And this angle here, that arm there. And in relation to that, I can see how this goes there. Oh, and this arm should probably be a little bit higher. I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna try to get this shape in here first. I can come back. If I'm not sure, I can leave it light and then come back darker as I block in and as I start fleshing this out. I can say, okay, that looks good, but I'm not happy with it. And you got to decide. This is only a decision you can make, but you don't want to be totally unhappy. Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta say, okay, that's good. That's good. And knowing that you're getting better. Every time you practice, you'll progress. Say, okay, I can see where I'm having trouble. And once you see that I can see where you're having trouble. Sometimes you can see, people can see it. Oh, poor Amy. I pointed something out and I haven't seen her back yet. I don't know if she's here. I haven't seen her on her drawing. And it's okay. That's the thing. You know, her drawing was so perfect, but it was just that one thing. And I was like, ah. And she goes, yeah, tell me. And then she disappears. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. It happens. That's the whole thing, you know. How do you handle and how do you give feedback? That's the thing. All right. And that's everything. I mean, as I'm drawing here, I'm getting feedback from the paper, from the pencil. I'm getting a reaction from my action. I'm getting feedback. And how do I read it? Is it going too dark? Is it going too light? Am I doing right where I want it to go? And anyways, let's see. And zoom in on, I can see how this is gonna, okay, I can block this in a little bit more. So I have a hand right in here. I have a hand in there and it's two parts, but I'm making it as in one. It has the palm and the fingers, but I see that as one. Then I can see this arm, the violin, what is that called? I know that the thing that they put on it is called rosin, but this violin part, I don't know. The bow, that's what it's called. The bow. Then you got the other hand over here. And I can see this arm here and that arm there. And I'm going light until I get it right. I can see the whole torso. Torso, I like the way it's going. It's kind of like in there. And then I'm going to go with the legs. And I can see the legs. I'm happy with the legs as well. And anatomic middle. One leg is up. I can see one leg. I can see it going up like that. And then the other leg a little straighter. Look at that. It's got a really nice curve, nice gestural curve, this curve. All right, let's go in a little more detail. I'm gonna go from the top to the bottom, zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. Face is really simple. It's got our oval's already there. It's just got ears on it. And it goes around, no eyes. There's a line for a nose. There's the head, and there's a line for a nose. And then there's two hairs or three. One, two, three, I don't know, hairs in there. And then there's a neck. And then, oh yeah, that violin is right against that neck with a little bit of an opening, which I already kind of had in there, a little circle in that oval shape. Let me see. Oh, and then we've got our bow and arrow. Yeah, it is called the bow. I'm pretty sure it's called the bow. There we go. There's the bow. And then the hand, I got it down as an oval. All right, regrettably I have to leave. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for joining us. The video's on, it'll be on video if you go to our YouTube. If you go to our, I think if you go to sketchbookhero.com, there's a link for our YouTube channel, sketchbookhero.com, all one word. Thanks to you for joining us. Well, we go for pretty long. We've been at it since 6:30. It's already gonna be 9. So yeah, we keep at it. All right. All right, so this hand is 2 parts. I see that one part, now I see 2 parts. I'm going to see the 2 parts. There's the fingers, and then there's the palm. You can see the angle of the fingers and the palm, right? I can already kind of got that. And breaking it down to the other fingers. There's the pinky is kind of on its own, and then all these other fingers are kind of together. These other fingers are together. So there's 3 fingers up here, bang. And then the pinky's like on its own. There you go. That's it. There's the hand. I used to have trouble with hands, but then you just learn to break things down into parts and learn to see the parts in the whole and the angles, and it really helps. Really helps. These are just cartoon hands too, so you can start there. You know where your weaknesses are. You know what you need to. Sometimes we just like, oh, I don't. You just get the cats in the pants. I can't do it. All right. I'm having trouble with this. You got to face your demons, face your dragons. Be a warrior. All right, here we go. This tie is just 2 triangles. One triangle there, another triangle, and then this kind of comes down. Oh, let's do that hand. Again, there's 2 parts. There's the palm and then the fingers coming down at an angle. And then all these fingers kind of like, I can see that as one piece. And then here's the palm. See, and it's like two angles. It kind of like, almost like a bird wings upside down. And then the fingers kind of like go in here. I don't know. It can't fit, but something like that in there. They're really long. I am simplifying, but that's good. It's good to simplify. And then you decide, okay, I'm going to make the fingers more accurate, or I'm going to make it depends on how much you want to invest. How much do you want to invest? Okay, or try to keep up. Say, okay, I can't keep up. I'm just going to keep it at that. Or I'm going to watch the video, slow it down, take my time. Yeah, sometimes you got to do fast drawings and sometimes you got to do slow drawings. Try to mix it up. Try to mix it up. It'll help you with your speed. It'll help you with your accuracy. There you go. There's the little vest. The pants are pretty straight. I'm just going to move up. Let's finish that arm and then move up this other arm. There's a cuff. And bring that up. And then there's like a little cuff, like just on this, like that arm has a little rectangle. Notice the angles, rectangles, and then get that angle for that arm, in and out. It's right there, right up there. Bring it down. And then he's got this tuxedo or his suit. Shade it all in. There it is. All right, 8:52. Let's get this drawing done by 9 o'clock. All right, got to get this done by 9. All right, let's see. And then the legs. All right, so we got the top looking pretty good. Let's get these legs in. And this I can shade in after or right now, just really quickly. All depends. We're just going with the flow. Go with the flow. All right, here we go. So the foot is just a triangle. and then it curves up, and then it's got the heel, right? The heel right there, the heel, and then all this just kind of goes up into one shape. It all kind of goes up into one shape. This whole leg. There isn't too much of a taper, a little bit of a curve, slightly, very slight stuff, subtle stuff, but it's all kind of like, yeah, kind of like that. And there we go, all the way up, and then down. Yeah, it does. There's a slight feel of a calf. I mean, it's really slight. And again, seeing the parts really helps because it's just this little triangle toes. Triangle toes, curves up, and then there's the heel. Like that, right in there. Notice that. Right in there. And then all this shape as it goes up. There's one musician right there. Let's zoom out. You can see what he looks like right there. Bam. Fix him if you need to. All right, one down, two to go. Whoa, gosh. All right, here we go. Let's do this one. All right, so in that circle, his head is, let's start off with the head. I can go here, and his head, and the top part is his hair. Then it comes down and curves in. Then he's got a little bit of an ear. Oh, maybe I did it too high. It's okay. He's got a neck. So I've got the neck fitting in there. Right there. That's good. Right in there. Boom. And I had kind of blocked it in already, so I kind of know. I can bring the shoulder up a little more. It does curve up. And then down. And I can see the hand in there. See, I can see it. I can see how this shoulder fits, and I see the shape. And I can see this negative space, the white little triangle that's there with the little cuff kind of goes into it. The cuff, cuff, cuff. And it's curved. It's a curved cuff. And then the elbow. I put a little bit of a line there for that elbow shape. I'm not totally shading it black. I'm just going to shade it. It makes it go faster. And then it opens up. It really opens up. That neck opens up. Where's my eraser? Here it is. Yeah, there's a, I drew it as closed, but it's open. It is open. It's a cool design simplification. Right in there, and then there, again, two triangles for the tie. And they're between. A good thing to do that is to do an X. See, there's an X. Draw the X, and then just close up the X. And that's a quick way to make the tie. Bam. See that? Let's see. Let's do this hand and then everything else. We're almost there. Halfway there. Living on a prayer. Here we go. Two parts. We got the hand coming this way, and then the fingers coming down. There's a little bit of taper. Just throw these fingers in there. Just throwing them in there. Just throwing the fingers. There's a thumb in there. A little bit of a thumb. Little triangle. Yep. And make this drum a little bit rounder. So, this is the unit we used. We use this as a unit. The drum. Try to find the biggest thing. Or yeah, this was good. Use it as a unit. And you would do this if you were watching the picture. You can use a pencil and see, okay, here's one, and then use that. Oh, okay, that one is that, and then you would go around your drawing to kind of see how things relate to this unit, to help get your scale, to help get your proportions. Yeah, scale is the size of something, how big something is. It's similar to proportions, but the scale is yeah. Scales, musician. Let's get that other arm. Call this guy finished. He's got this other arm coming down and then up. I can kind of block it in. And there's a little bit of a fold in here, a little bit of a fold. Yeah, the drum does have a little bit of a thickness to it, I think. I'll go in there and fix that. There we go. Go in there and fix it. That's just a sketch. It doesn't have to be exactly because that's a drawing. It's an illustration. It is simplified, but that's not a sketch. That's an illustration. There's a difference. So you got to know what you're shooting for. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to do sketching? You're trying to do And we don't talk about that enough, about what you're shooting for. Are you shooting an exact replication? Then yeah, make sure you have the right tools, make sure you have ink. You can sketch it out and then ink it in. You got to know what you're shooting for. Got to be clear with your goals. All right, what are you shooting for? Okay, I want to try to make it exactly like what's there, right? Or no, I'm just going to study it. I'm just going to study how this artist did it, how it all kind of goes. Get this study form. Okay, here's a form right here. We have a cylinder. We have the sides that are here. Then you have the oval. There's an oval at an angle. This oval is there at an angle. Here's a cylinder. This is why I got to learn how to draw the forms. I think I closed it up too much, but I'm not going to go back. It should be probably a little bit wider, but it's okay. I'm going to keep it. It's good enough. And then the top curves and then this bottom curves. There it is. You'll see this form over and over. That's what this is, but we're just facing it. It's facing us. It's a cylinder, the drum. And this is a cylinder. And it's not, I mean, there's certain angles. It's not a perfect cylinder. Let's put the stand it's on. There's a stand right in the middle. Bring it down. It's probably the lowest part of the drawing. Here it does come below this slightly. Placement. So I'm looking at that relationship. Are they frenemies? Are they frenemies? All right, here we go. This foot, I can bring it in, and then the toe almost touches it. The toe almost touches it. And there's a triangle toe. I can make it more of a triangle. And then there's a heel. We can add that heel. Fix things a little bit. Bring that toe maybe a little bit lower. That's close enough. And then bring it up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's good. And there's that foot goes behind that drum. The knee, you get a little bit at the top. And then the thigh comes out. There we go. Shade it all in. So it looks like one piece. There it is. All right, 2 down, 1 to go. Whew. So much to draw. There we go. Sketch it, sketch. I need to maybe make this a little bit wider. See, I can make this a little bit wider. There it is. Looks like he has more hair. Changes it a little bit. Oh, we still need the hand. His hand is curved back. So you have one hand going forward and then fingers coming back. Oh, and he's got his drumstick. There's a drumstick at that angle. And this is like a triangle here. All these fingers. I see a triangle there. See that triangle? Then I see the pinky. Yeah, there it is, the pinky. And then break those fingers into into smaller fingers. I don't know. That's good enough. Get that in there. That drumstick. All right, we're almost there. Woohoo! All right. Thank you for a great class, Ladio. My audio is gone, so I'll call it a night. All right, Mary. Thanks for hanging in there. I'll type in thank you. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. You want the moon, Mary? Thank Mary. Thank you for joining us. There we go. I wonder if she is calling it a night. All right, let's finish this last one here. I don't feel like calling it a night. I don't know. Let's see. We'll draw one more. We might be cutting off some of these drawings as far as nights, because I got to do editing. I really got to do editing. I want to produce quality videos, and these are raw videos where we just draw. But if we just break it into parts, and or you can forward it and rewind it, and just get the lessons out there. That's what I need to really do. I'm not explaining this hand, and I'm messing it up. But the fingers and the palms, we're just drawing it. There we go. Angle for the arm. Angle back here. I can see that arm up there. Thank you for joining us, Mary. Her audio went out. The arm angles, shapes. Try to see that square, almost rectangle. The space in between there. And then here, ooh, this has a nice curve right in here. And this shoulder does go up. Remember that angle? This shoulder is lower. There we go. There's that shoulder. That's there. Got the oval for that cello or bass. I think is it a bass? It's a bass. Possibly a bass. Doom 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 doom. Yeah, there's this place called what is it called? The Vibrato. Ooh, yeah, the Vibrato. I saw what did I see there? I saw some I saw one of the weigh-ins there at the Vibrato. Yeah. It's fancy, fancy, fancy jazz place. Yep, yep, yep. The Vibrato. Here we go. In Bel Air. Yeah. I said it. All right, here, let's do my X. Here, picture my X. So there's my X right there, and then you just close it off and you got a tie, which I'd like to. Nah, I did. Not anymore. I've forgiven. I've grown as a person. All right, here we go. Let's draw this head. This head is off. I'm gonna move the head over a little bit because where the tie is, I don't know, something's off a little bit. So I'm gonna move the head over slightly. And it should go up to that line. Bring it over. There we go. Oh, it does go around, and then there's the neck. Yeah. And there's two little hairs kind of going over the head. Oh, that's it. And then the shoulder right in here. The shoulder fits in there like a little puzzle. Maybe up a little more. Then we've got that. Oh, then we've got the center of the base. Get that shape. And get that shoulder up to that shape. And then the arm, the back part of the arm, kind of comes out, goes up. Here's that cuff. Bringing it down. Get that elbow fit in there. People dropping off. Regrettably, should they say. It's all good. We just draw for fun. All right, here we go. Two parts. We got the palm and then the fingers going in one direction. The palm going in one direction and the fingers going in another. Again, the pinky sticking out. They do that a lot. And then the other fingers kind of going together. I'll do it as one. Maybe I did them too big. That's okay. Yeah, these guys does have long fingers though. Break it up. Break it up. Break it up. Yeah, break it up. I don't know. It's just a sketch. It's just a sketch. It's not an excuse. It is what it is. Just a sketch. Unless you want to take it more seriously. If you want to take it more seriously, okay, now it's a drawing, now it's an illustration, but it starts off somewhere. It starts off with sketches. Oh, yeah, I gotta show Constanza's. That was a good one. I don't know. I'm gonna draw it. Time's short. You can draw everything, but you gotta find what you like and just draw it. Say, oh, I like that. And you'll see it makes a difference. I'll show it right now. So we have this oval, and then we got two little circles cut out of it. So we got one little circle there, and one little circle. So that's what's happening for this base. See, it points out a little bit. See, boom, boom. It does kind of like it's like pinched. There's a little pinch right there, a little bit of a pinch. You see, well, you see how these shapes are constructed. Let's see how this all is constructed. The more you observe, the more you see. It's like, oh, okay, I see it. I see it. And then all you see is 1 foot here for this person right here is 1 foot. And see, I can really quickly just say, okay, it's going to fit right in that area and then fix it. And it's got the heel, it's got the toe, and then there it goes up and then shade it in. I don't think that you can't see the other leg. You only see this leg or foot. And there he is, number 3, done, our trio, not a quartet. Oh, no trumpet. All right, that's it. All right, ooh, let's look at the drawing. Let's share. If anybody else wants to share, we're still recording, but if you don't mind, we'll share what she shared. There we go. Draw and download it. I'll share. Wow, there it is. Cool. I love, I told you I wanted to draw that. I like the way that, am I not sharing? Am I sharing? No. How that ribbon goes around. But where's my, I lost it. Am I sharing? Don't know. Ah, where are my controls? Oh, there they are. Share my screen. That's it. Oh, there we go. Share that one. Ta-da. There you go. I was showing you a drawing. It's actually, that's all you see. I can zoom in, I think. Yeah, there you go. The ribbon was really cool. Yeah, getting it to flip and getting to, yeah, there you go. Getting good. Really nice. Flowing and moving. All right, all right. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Like, subscribe. We're gonna actually have a new channel. It's gonna be Sketchbook Warrior. This is Sketchbook Hero at YouTube.